About a year ago, a B-cycle docking station was installed at Papillion Landing while the pandemic was at its peak. Papillion takes a look at how the bike share concept held up.
Bike share in the bike industry, from the impacts of COVID, significantly increased, without a doubt. Most of my stations really accelerated. It was hard to get actual data on this station since we installed it during COVID, but we're already seeing an uptick from last year. And the station on First Street Plaza, even more so, which is great. So between the two stations, we're just under 1,000 trips for year to date already.
With that usage increase, has the program been able to keep up?
I would say yes, we definitely kept up. The biggest concern right now we have is the e-bikes. So the white bikes that have the battery pack on the back, those are electric pedal assist Class 1 bicycles.
Obviously, the e-bikes are easier to ride. Because they're battery powered and are getting a lot of use, Benny's crew needs to keep up with that.
And we have to actually swap those batteries, and we're coming out almost daily now to swap the batteries so people can have a full battery while they're riding the bike.
Benny says that the classic bikes are powered by good old leg movement, like the bikes most of us grew up riding. He points out that B-Cycle has been able to balance the number of e-bikes and classic bikes between the docking stations.
But now that we've added the Bellevue Station as well, which is right on the trail, we're finding people are riding from Bellevue to First Street to Papillion Landing. And so that sucks a lot of the juice out of the batteries, which is great that people are riding. But now we're having to come out to swap the batteries even more.
No question, that's a good problem to have because that means that more people are using the bike share program.
We were one of the first to implement electric pedal assist bikes into a bike share program, and that immediately we saw a 40% increase. That alone, surprised me. It was great. I expected to see some more increase by adding more e-bikes to the system, of course, and retiring the classic bikes.
And then the pandemic hit us.
For about 6 weeks, was very concerned. Bike share programs across the country, some of them were actually closing down because they weren't sure if COVID was being transmitted through public transportation or outdoor use or through bicycles or on plastic.
And then bike share got a reprieve as there is no known transmission of COVID through bike share.
We fortunately remained open, and all those that have closed reopened to a surge of bike share.
And that surge was totally unexpected.
We saw at highest, I think it was 140% increase in usage. So no, I did not expect to see such an increase from a pandemic that has all these terrible things that come with it, but then people just eager to get outside.
We'll learn more about how bike share is doing as we move forward. Thanks for watching. For Papillion Now, I'm Tori Pantalian.